Hi, my name's Hannah McQuilkan from Tree Mystic. I'm a qualified naturopath, medical herbalist, shamanic practitioner and forest therapy guide. And it's my mission in the world and the mission of Tree Mystic that all people experience a deep and profound connection to nature. What you're about to hear is a transmission that came through me from Mother Gaia during July 2018. I have been somewhat hesitant to put this out into the world, and what happened was I came across another beautiful woman who does healing work and transmissions from Mother Gaia. Her name is Mare Cromwell, that's M-A-R-E Cromwell. So yeah, I recommend you look up her work as well. And her transmissions were really not so different from my transmissions, which again gave me confidence to share this with you all. So I hope you enjoy it. I hope you gain insights about the message that our beloved mother has to share with the planet at this time, and her message is coming through lots of different people so that it can be spread and so that the most people can hear this message. So who knows, maybe you'll receive your own message as well. Enjoy, lots of love. I am your mother. I am your mother. I am Mother Earth, the one you were born to, the one you will die to, the one that is you, the one that you are, the one you can never be separate from. And I'm here finally to give you my voice. I've been silent for a long time, watching, waiting, being. Many people talk on my behalf. The cacophony of people that talk on my behalf is deafening, causing confusion, cross purposes, mixed messages. Some of it is true, some of it is false, some of it has nothing whatsoever to do with me. And I'm here today to tell you who I am. I am your mother. I have given birth to you, and like any mother, you are free to be, do, have, become anything you wish. Do I have a preference for what that looks like? Of course I do. Do I love you? No matter what you do, no matter who you are, no matter what you become? Of course I do. And there is all sorts on your planet. Humanity is a vastly mixed bag of different types of people, living in different types of places, different types of beliefs. And yet you all do long for the same thing. To be happy, to be truly happy, to be truly and deeply fulfilled in every moment of your lives. This is what every single human has in common. Some will deny this to be the truth, but it is the truth nonetheless. Happiness, fulfillment, and a sense of being connected to who you are and the world around you at every moment is what all humans seek through all of their actions, no matter what their actions are. And I, as your mother, stand and watch, and I see you looking in all the wrong places. At times in the right places, but mostly all in the wrong places. Looking for gratification out there, trying to get that, have that, be that. And it's not that any of that is wrong. It's just that it won't further your connection to who you are as a citizen of this planet, planet Earth. I am a landmass. A landmass designed for life. Human life is one of the types of life I support. And you will notice there are many other types of life I support as well. You are not my preference. And yet you play a unique role with your intelligence, your ability to discern, decipher, consciously choose. You have different skills and different abilities than any of the other creatures on your planet. And yet you are not more special. Your race can be wiped out in an instant. I do not have the power to do that. And yet it may happen. A force bigger than all of us, or as a result of choices humanity has made over a long period of time. If I am the mother, you are the children that I have given responsibility for my estate to. I have given you responsibility to oversee my assets, my belongings, my other children. And you have got confused. You thought I gave you ownership. I never did. This is the difference between owning an estate and managing and looking after an estate on behalf of someone else. I'm sorry to break it to you. You only have a management role. And yet you've been acting like you have an ownership role. And herein lies the problem. While you believe you have ownership, you'll never be able to make the kind of decisions and choices a good manager would make. See, with ownership comes selfishness, comes a tendency to protect, to defend, to control. With management, you just want to do a really good job on behalf of the person you are managing it for. And so although, in the end, it doesn't really affect me, it will affect you. It will affect you as a species, and it will affect all the creatures that live on this planet. So what I'm asking of you today is to relinquish ownership over this planet. To know that you were never given ownership. That was only ever something you made up. You were given the role of a custodian You were given stewardship to guide, protect, oversee, make decisions as a guardian on behalf of all beings who live here in a way that benefits all beings that live here. But in your confusion about what your role is meant to be, you have been acting with an authority that was never yours to have. And as you act with that authority, you do damage. Not to me. As I've said, I will survive whatever you do to me. You have done damage to yourselves and to the other creatures and beings who share this planet with you. And as a loving mother, I love you anyway. In some ways, I've seen you as adolescents, trying to figure out, with all this intelligence and power and immense innovation and creativity, how to express yourselves in the fullest way possible. And be a citizen, a responsible citizen, a responsible guardian of this planet. The main thing that is required here is a paradigm shift. A shift in the way you see yourselves and how you relate. And through this channeling and through this talking, that is what we will be coming to. Where does humanity go from here? And when they talk about the new earth and the birthing of the new earth, it's not really the birthing of a new me. I am the way I am and have been this way forever. What they're talking about is a whole new way that humanity relates to the earth. And so the earth itself, me, myself, I will appear to be different. But it's always that way. You know that. You see a person in a particular light, you shift your perception about them, and they literally show up differently. And that is what will happen once this paradigm shift occurs. The restriction, the limitation, and the fear you feel of me, my unpredictability, the changing weather patterns, what I could decide to do at any moment, the erupting of a volcano or a sudden tidal wave, a storm that comes out of nowhere. You relate to me and the unpredictability that is life on planet Earth in a whole new way. A way that is not fear-based, a way that is freedom-based. the biggest shift that will occur is the illusion of your separateness from me. And you will come to find yourself as part of everything. And in that shift, when you and me are no longer separate, you will feel at home here, finally. For there is so much escaping, running, wishing you were someplace else. But you wish you were someplace else because you never really got here. You've turned your face from me in the pursuit of other pleasures, thinking they will give you what you want. And when they don't, you get angry and look for more and more and more ways to escape, until even the escaping is futile. And then some reach for spirituality and others for religion, often still trying to find a way out and away from here, this place, this home, the only home you will ever have. And yet if you turn toward me, be willing to become one with me, even in the face of your fear. You will discover the sweetest home you ever had. Loved and honored and worshipped for thousands upon thousands of years by people just like you who knew their true place. And to do this, you will not have to give up your creature comforts or your technology or your sophistication. But your technologies and your sophistication will start to benefit all creatures, all beings. They will benefit all life. This is a choice you have. I'm your mother. I can only guide you. I cannot influence you, and I cannot make the decision for you. However, I can and will tell you what I see, and try my best to direct you in a direction so that you survive, thrive, become all that humanity was meant to become. Which is so much more than what you currently are, and yet you have come an incredibly long way. Oh, I love you, my children. There is more. Stay tuned. Listen carefully. Listen and re-listen. Allow your body, mind, and spirit to shift and alter. Spend time with the other creatures on this planet. The trees, the plants, the flowers, the animals, the oceans and the winds. Discover yourself as not separate from any of it, part of all of it. I'm calling you home.